For nearly his entire life, King Charles III waited for a moment that finally arrived far later than most people could imagine. From childhood, he was raised knowing he would one day inherit the British throne, yet that destiny came with decades of pressure, scrutiny, and emotional sacrifice. While the world often viewed royal life as glamorous and privileged, Charles spent much of his life living under expectations so enormous that few people could truly understand them. Now at 77 years old, many supporters believe the king is carrying emotional burdens that have made this chapter of his life far more painful than triumphant. The death of Queen Elizabeth II changed everything. Not only did Charles lose his mother, but he also inherited one of the most difficult roles in the world during a deeply uncertain time for the monarchy. Instead of enjoying the moment he spent a lifetime preparing for, he stepped into a position surrounded by criticism, division, and endless public attention. For years, people compared him to Queen Elizabeth, questioning whether anyone could ever truly replace a monarch who ruled for generations and became a symbol of stability around the world. Beyond royal duty, Charles also carried the emotional scars of personal tragedy and public controversy. His troubled marriage to Princess Diana remains one of the most discussed chapters in royal history, and the pain surrounding Diana's death continued haunting the royal family for decades afterward. Even now, many people still associate Charles with that difficult period, despite the years that have passed. More recently, tensions involving Prince Harry created even more heartbreak within the family, turning private struggles into worldwide headlines. Supporters say it has been difficult watching King Charles attempt to balance royal responsibility while also dealing with deeply personal family wounds behind closed doors. In recent appearances, many observers noticed that Charles often looks tired, emotional, and physically worn down. Years of pressure combined with the responsibilities of the crown appear to have taken a visible toll on him. Yet despite everything, he continues carrying out royal duties, attending public events, and trying to guide the monarchy through one of the most challenging periods in modern history. Those close to him say he remains deeply committed to service, environmental causes, and preserving the institution he spent his whole life preparing to lead. What makes his story so heartbreaking for many people is the realization that the role he waited decades to receive finally arrived alongside grief, criticism, and emotional exhaustion. To some supporters, King Charles's journey feels less like a victory and more like a lifetime defined by duty, sacrifice, and relentless pressure.